If you're homeless, just buy a house.
I really like this guy's thinking. It's really not that hard to buy a house. I mean, it only costs like 500 grand. It's not that expensive. It also sometimes costs $1 million, which is also very cheap to buy a house. I mean, most of us are rich, it's not like most of us are poor or anything. So if you are a homeless person and need a house, then, like, let's say your house is a bridge underneath the city somewhere where cars drive. You could sell that property for $1 million, and I'm sure there's going to be a nice, wonderful family that really needs a wonderful house. And hopefully someone's going to be able to buy a bridge, some bridge where a homeless person lives for $1 million. Or if they don't live there, they could live near a corner store. You could sell that for about, 500 grand. The corner, the wall the homeless people lay in. That person could sell the wall that they live in for 500K to a wonderful family who would like to live there in the in the wall next to a convenience store. It shouldn't be that hard, And if you don't have a bank, then all you need to do is go to the bank and ask them for a bunch of money. If you don't have a bank account, just go to the bank. I don't understand these homeless people. This stuff ain't hard at all. It's like my mate who weighs 150 pounds. He's trying to lose weight, and it's really hard for him. And I'm telling you, you don't have to exercise, go to the gym. You don't need to do that at all. All you need to do is go to the toilet and shit all the weight out. And then you'll weigh 80 pounds. I mean, it's not that hard. It's pretty simple. I mean, the same thing can be said about the renting crisis. I mean, what crisis? I mean, you folks are only overreacting. I mean, it's not that expensive. I mean, it only used to be like 300, 400, 500. Now it's like 900, nearly $1,000. And honestly, I think it's a pretty simple solution if you don't have the money to pay a rent. What you do is sell the apartment you're renting to someone, and then they'll give you some money, and then you'll have enough money to pay for the rent for your apartment if you sell it to someone else. That's a pretty simple solution, if you ask me. Now, if you excuse me, I want to breathe in some fresh air from human nature. It's called the wind.